Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's ET. So, doing a little vlog this morning. Talk about a couple things here. First is this electronics big box store advertisement thing, and my father-in-law was curious about a Windows PC because he's trying to set up. I'm gonna get everything set up so that when we leave Japan, he has the ability to Skype us. And of course, I would recommend a Mac for most people, but he's never used a Mac. He's always had Windows, and he's not that computer literate, but he's not an idiot when it comes to computers. But you know, just a normal business user of Windows. So yeah, told him to just stick with Windows. About $900 comes with. The coolest thing he thought was the 10 key. The 10 key. He thought that was the best thing since sliced bread. About $900. I thought probably a little pricey for the system itself. You probably get a lot cheaper if you looked elsewhere, but it comes with the whole kit, and I don't think he really needs a kit, so I'm gonna recommend that he go somewhere else and look for just the computer itself. But most important, it's got to have a camera. It's got to run Skype, and this is what is this? Windows 7. CPU is a Intel Pentium P620 2.13 gigahertz. I don't even know what processor that is, but I'll have a look at it before he picks it up and make sure it's good enough. Like, you know, most computers every day are good enough for what he wants to use it. Basically, it's going to be a Skype machine. He might put Excel or Word in there for do some work, but probably not. He's pretty much he owns his own business and he's semi-retired. But this is number one thing. This is the grandson watching machine. So we're gonna put Skype on and make sure everything's ready to go, so that when we leave, he will not feel left out, and we'll be able to talk with him. He'll be able to talk with us and see his grandson grow up in America. Anyways, yeah, I thought I'd show another part of the advertisement here. Is a Nikon D3100 with a lens kit, 2 lenses. It's about $600 give or take. I don't know if that's a good price. It looks pretty decent. And looks like, yeah, it looks pretty cool. And lots of interesting stuff. Some exercising stuff for the housewives. The computer I just showed you, and then another digital video camera. It's a Victor JVC for about $400. Pretty cool. And these are all sets that comes with extra stuff, but I'm not really worried about a set. But yeah, enough of that. Next, let's talk about my DSLR. I'm getting ready to pick up one of those hipster lenses. And you might ask yourself what I mean by hipster lens. I mean, it's one of those 50 millimeter 1.8 or 1.6 or whatever they call those lenses that have that unique depth of field, or that bokeh, or whatever they call it, where some part of it is in focus, but right outside of it, it's all blurry, so it looks all artistic. But I've had this camera for a while. I got it for really cheap from B&H for about $2.99 US, and been using it for a while. So this is the only lens I've ever used on it. It's all dirty. My son uses it, I use it, my wife uses it. It's pretty strong, and I like the way it feels. It's a really good grip in the hand. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of at the point where I'm deciding, do I want to keep this as my main camera? So I wanted to buy one of those lenses and kind of give it a shot. They're only about, what, $200 or so. Decide if I'm gonna use this camera. If not, what I'll do is I'll pass it on to my son and the wife. He likes messing around. He's only 4, so it's pretty rugged. It's got some scratches and dents in it, but it's pretty rugged, so I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't do video or anything, just generic Sony Alpha A-100 DSLR. Probably one of the first ones that came out when they purchased Minolta. But yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know. Probably do a little review on how the pictures turn out. Not the unboxing or anything like that, because it's such an old camera. I don't really care. And you probably don't even care, but yeah. So I'm going to give that a go. Give me one of those hipster lenses and take some pictures, and I'll vlog about that later. Next thing thought I'd talk about is how to keep track of time when you're international. What I do is I bought a separate clock, and I set this for This is for U.S. Central, Texas time, whatever. I think it's Central. But I had it set for West Coast, and I've had it set for East Coast. But I decided to just grab right in the middle of the U.S. and I can add an hour or two to kind of figure out what the general time is. I don't really need to be specific most of the time, but generally what time it is. So I know if it's middle of the night or middle of the morning, middle of the day or whatever. And last but not least, I will say, don't forget to floss your teeth. Very important. Okay, talk to you guys later. Peace.